Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing two best of threes with two players from my local area. Before we get into that, I'd like to give a big shout out to David Erickson. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. If you didn't hear your name today, you make sure to stay tuned to my upcoming videos as I will be shouting out a different name every video. If you guys haven't already, make sure to smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to stay tuned onto all PvP and Silph Arena content. Now on to the battles. Now going into the battle, we're going to be going up against Rev G-Mac, actual close, very elite player from Scarborough, and we're going to be starting off with our Vigoroth, and he's going to be going in with his Venusaur, and we're going to okay, you know what? We do some decent matchups. We got to do something here because now Venusaur is going to have us in the lead, and we're like, okay, we're able to pull off a Body Slam before he's able to pull off a Frenzy Plant. So what we do is we pull them off and we switch out of there as fast as we can, and we're able to get the bait for the Frenzy Plant. We're able to just throw away all that energy, and we're like, this is amazing. We got rid of all that energy. But now he switches out and he's gonna have his Noctowl, and we're like, okay, this is a little bit of a problem for us because now he's just gonna be able to J farm us, and we're like, okay, cool, we're gonna pull off an aerial ace here, do a little bit of damage. Right now we're in this situation, we're like, okay, you know what? He's trying to farm us. We're trying to get to another charge move as fast as we can. So now we're using X Scissor, and we're going to try to do as much damage because we know our Scyther is going to go down to this Noctowl. So we're trying to get to another one. Will we get to another one? We do not get to another one. And now we know that that Noctowl is going to have a whole lot of energy. So now we're like, okay, this is a Sky Attack. We're shielding here because, oh no, this is a Psychic. Oh wow, he went Psychic. And we're like, okay, cool, that's fine. Now all of the energy is gone. So now we're going to go into with Body Slam. I personally think, I feel like he should have just went with Sky Attack. If you want double Sky Attack, I think one shield would have been baited and he'll be able to use another Sky Attack, but that's fine. And now we're going to be using our double shield because we know that we need to answer to this Noctowl. We're trying to get him down. We're trying to get him down. We're trying to farm a little bit. Will we finish off? We're like, okay, what? We're too scared here. We're like, okay, he might have gotten another Sky Attack off, so we're like, okay, what? We're going to go for the Body Slam, and we're going to finish off that Noctowl. So now he's going to be bringing in his Alolan Raichu, and we're like, okay, what do we do here? Okay, we're gonna go Body Slam. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Body Slam, try to do as much damage as we can, but remember, we don't have any shields. And we're like, okay, now he's gonna have to pull off his Thunder Punch. Do we survive? We do not survive. And now we have a Noctowl in the back, and we're like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Will we get to the Sky Attack? We do not. We had it fully charged, but now he's gonna be hitting us with a Wild Charge, and that is gonna be the end of round 1. That was amazing the way he used the Thunder Punch and then went with Wild Charge that just swept the entire team with that Alolan Raichu. And now we're going to be going into round 2, and we're going to be starting off with our own Raichu. Now he is 1 and we are 0. We are starting off with Raichu and we have the lead. He's gonna have to switch out of there, and he's going in with his Graveler. And again, I hate this switch thing where you're clicking on the switch and then it switches up, and then the Pokemon actually don't come out, and we have to do it again, and then they just keep farming on energy, and like, it's the worst. I hate it. Niantic, fix it. Now, we're gonna be hitting him with counter, and we're like, okay, you know what? This is a little bit risky because his fast moves are still doing a lot of damage to us. So we're like, okay, we have to go Body Slam. Like, we have to go Body Slam now, because if we didn't, our Vigoroth would have went down, and now we did force that shield, and now we're like, okay, cool, let's get him with another Body Slam because we farmed all that energy with our Vigoroth using counter. And now we're like, okay, you know what? Now our Vigoroth is gonna go down. He has no energy. There's nothing we can really do here, and we're like, okay, we have a little bit of a problem. But we do have a Raichu with a Wild Charge ready, and we're like, okay, this is good. We see what we can do here. We forced the last shield, and now we're like, okay, now I'm starting to think about it. It's like, damn, I should have went Thunder Punch and then went for Wild Charge, but it's okay. We're cool with it. So now we're gonna be going in and using our Wild Charge. We're trying to see if we can get out of there. Yes, we do get out of there. So now we go in with our Noctowl, and our Noctowl is going to be able to do some decent damage. Remember, we have a Raichu in the back with a whole lot of energy, and now we're like, okay, you know what? We want our Noctowl to be able to tank the Body Slam. So now we're like, okay, what? That's fine. Double Body Slam. We're like, we're cool with it. That's fine. So now remember, his shields are down, and we're like, cool. Sky Attack. We're gonna go in with the Sky Attack, and Sky Attack is gonna be able to do some serious damage to that Vigoroth. We get him into the red, and now we're like, okay, this is gonna be a little bit problematic for us. Will we get him down? Will we get him down? We both go down, and now we know we have our Raichu with a Wild Charge, and he's gonna be bringing in his Scyther, and that is going to one-shot that Scyther, and that is going to be the end of round 2. That was very well played on our part. Honestly, I didn't know what he had in the back, and I was hoping for the best, and it ended up working out. So now we're going to be going into round 3. We are both 1-1, and we start off with Heracross against his Venusaur. Now we know that we have to be very careful of Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb will basically one-shot our Heracross, but we also have Mega Horn, which will also one-shot the Venusaur. The only issue is that Venusaur gets the Sludge Bomb just a tad faster than when we get to that Mega Horn. So now we're going to be using our Mega Horn, and now he is going to shield, and then now we're going to, again, race to Sludge Bomb and race to Mega Horn. Both of us have one shield down, and we're like, okay, you know what? We have to get rid of this Venusaur. We really have to, so we're going to shield again. We're going to double shield our Heracross because we know that Vine Whip doesn't do anything. So now we're going to go with Mega Horn, and guess what? He also double shields, and we're like, wow, first Pokemon in the lead, no switch out, both shields are down, and we're like, you know what, we're fine with it. We're fine with it. We were able to get both his shields down, and we're like, you know what, Heracross, you did your job, that's fine. So now we're like, okay, cool, we're gonna be bringing in our Vigoroth. Our Vigoroth is just gonna finish him off with just one counter, and we're like, done, this is perfect. Now we also have that little bit of energy gain from our own Vigoroth. So now we're like, okay, that's fine, cool. We have no shields though, so this is a little bit of an issue, but he also doesn't have any shields. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I was thinking maybe go Bulldoze, but I was like, no, I think I'd rather just do double Body Slam. So that is exactly what we do. We're like, I literally thought of that at the same time. We're like, no, Body Slam, bam, it has to be Body Slam. So we're gonna go Body Slam, and then we're gonna hit him again with another Body Slam. We're like, boom, boom, double Body Slam. But again, I wish we did that a little bit earlier, but it's fine. We got it. We got that Alolan Raichu down, and now he is left with a Scyther, and we are going to be hitting him with another Body Slam, and we're like, okay, we also have Raichu in the back. So now we switch out because we don't want him to have any more energy gain on our Vigoroth. So now he goes in and he uses his X-Scissor. But he had so much energy built up, he was able to pull off another X-Scissor, but it's just not enough to be able to take us down. We have just a little bit of health left, and we already had our Thunder Punch ready, and that is going to be the end of that Scyther, and that is going to be the end of round 3. Now, if you remember though, guys, see what we did there? We switched out because there was nothing else he was able to do, and we did not want him to gain any more energy for a third X-Scissor. So now we're going to round 3. We're going against Crimson DK, and we're going to be starting off with our Scyther, and he's going to be starting off with his Heracross. And we're like, cool, we have a positive matchup here just because we have Fury Cutter, and we also have the Aerial Ace in the back. And we're like, you know what? No. We're going to stay in this. We're going to stay in this fight. We're like, we're not going to switch out. We're cool. We're going to let our X-Scissors go to work and do as much damage as we can or force as much shields as we can. We already have another X-Scissor ready. Like, we had so much energy gain just from going crazy against that Heracross. And now we're going to be going and using our X-Scissor, and we're going to do some decent damage. It's okay. It's not a whole lot, but it's decent, right? And now we're going to be using another X-Scissor. We're like, wow, this is crazy. He's trying to farm us, and we're just going ham with these X-Scissors. We bring that whole Vigoroth all the way down to the red. And now we're like, should we shield? Should we shield? Yes, we are going to shield because we're like, maybe we can get to another X-Scissor. Maybe we can. Can we? Will we get to it? No, we don't. But that Vigoroth is so low in HP, and we're like, he has some energy gain. He might be able to get to another Body Slam. Will he get to another Body Slam? Will he get to another Body Slam? He will not get to another Body Slam, and we're like, perfect. We have a Thunder Punch ready, and now he's going to be bringing in, and this kind of threw me off here. This kind of threw me off. You're running a Noctowl, and I was like, what? What? Okay, cool. Wild Charge? Sure. And we one-shot the Noctowl. We're like, what? Okay, not one-shot, but like basically one-shot the Noctowl. And we already have another charge move ready. We're like, wicked, whatever comes in is going to get Thunder Punched. So he brings in his Heracross. We finish that last shield, and we bring in our Noctowl in for the sweep. So as you see here, Raichu, Noctowl just worked so well together. And we're like, you know what? We're just going to shield this because it doesn't really matter. We want to be careful with the close combat, but again, we shield it no matter what, and we're just going to be able to just finish him off with just the fast moves. And that is going to be the end of round 1 against Crimson DK Dave. Now we're going into round 2. We're going to be starting off with our Vigoroth, and he's going to be starting off with a Golem, and we have another positive matchup. We're like, this is amazing. We're having such a pretty good day. We're having a pretty good day with these positive matchups. So now we're going to be hitting him with counter, and that's going to be super effective against that Golem. And we're like, Lantern? Oh, okay. So now we're like, that's fine. We're cool with it. We're going to be using Body Slam, because now Body Slam, again, Body Slam is just so spammy. Like, it's amazing. I love it. It goes pretty much against anything. So again, it's very situational. You're going to want to use Bulldoze. Like, Bulldoze is more of like a, okay, shields are down, he has an electric type, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So we're going to be going with Body Slam, and Body Slam is going to be able to do decent damage to that Lantern. We know that we're just going to have to be able to shield that one Lantern, that one Thunderbolt, because we know that it takes quite a bit of time for that Lantern to be able to get the Thunderbolt. So we're going to shield the Thunderbolt because it takes forever, and we're going to be able to take him down with just a couple more counters. So now we're waiting to see what he's going to come in next. We both have one shield each, and then we're like, okay, we're waiting, we're attacking, and we're like, okay, you know what, cool, we're cool with it. That's what we do. We have to bring up the switch screen just in case when we wait to see what he's going to come out, but we're still attacking on the top of the screen. Make sure you guys do that, because that way you're like ready, like, okay, it's a counter, switch out, right? And that one fast move can be all the difference in a matchup. So now he's going to be going in with his Golem, and we're like, okay, personally, I don't think we should have shielded there, but we're like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. We still have 3 Mons. We have an extra 2 Mons in the back, and he has a Sceptile, and we have our Noctowl, and we're like, Noctowl is just gonna go to work. He's just gonna J-farm that Sceptile, but again, there's no real point because we know that Sceptile is going to lose against Noctowl. He gets the Frenzy Plant off, and we're like, that's fine. Our wing attacks are just gonna finish him off, and we're like, you know what? He has a shield, so we're like, yeah, let's just finish it with just fast moves. So that is going to be the end of round 2. We ended up winning both our best of 3s, and that is going to be the end of the battles.